In the spring of 1891, a 29-year-old salesman named William Wrigley Jr. arrived in Chicago with just $32 in his pocket, completely unaware that a simple marketing gimmick would spark a multi-billion-dollar global empire. Originally, Wrigley wasn't trying to sell chewing gum at all. He came to the Windy City to sell his father's humble product, scouring soap. Facing ruthless competition from established Chicago merchants, Wrigley realized he needed a clever incentive to persuade shopkeepers to buy his soap over rival brands. He decided to throw in a free premium with every purchase, a box of baking powder. To his absolute surprise, the free baking powder quickly became far more popular than the soap itself. Sensing an enormous commercial opportunity, Wrigley instantly pivoted his entire business, dropping the soap altogether to focus exclusively on manufacturing and selling baking powder. Yet, history was about to repeat itself in an even more extraordinary way. To boost his new baking powder sales, Wrigley once again needed an irresistible free giveaway. In 1892, he began attaching 2 free sticks of flavorful chewing gum to every single can of baking powder. At the time, chewing gum was merely a niche, low-cost novelty made from paraffin wax or shekel, but the public response was an instantaneous, overwhelming sensation. Shoppers flooded stores demanding to buy the free gum directly, completely ignoring the baking powder. Recognizing a second stroke of genius, Wrigley abandoned baking powder forever and dedicated his life entirely to chewing gum. He launched 2 iconic brands that would define American culture, Juicy Fruit and Wrigley Spearmint.
Wrigley was a fearless, visionary marketing genius who believed in advertising when others panicked. When the brutal economic panic of 1907 struck the United States and rival companies slashed their spending, Wrigley boldly mortgaged everything he owned to buy a staggering $1.5 million in national advertising. His daring gamble paid off massively, catapulting his sales to unprecedented heights. In 1893, he pushed his brilliance even further by executing one of the greatest promotional campaigns in marketing history, mailing 2 free sticks of Wrigley's gum to every single person listed in every telephone directory across the United States, over 1.5 million American homes. William Wrigley Jr. single-handedly transformed a forgotten giveaway item into a core staple of modern American pop culture, proving to a captivated nation that true business greatness often lies not in your original plan, but in having the vision to embrace a golden opportunity when it lands right in your lap.
From a simple $32 start with scouring soap to a world-famous gum empire, William Wrigley Jr.'s story remains one of the greatest business pivot triumphs in American history.